Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. I don't know why this looks so fuzzy. The light is going away. The sun is setting. Not over there. It's actually behind my house, behind you guys. But it's getting kind of dark and I wanted to do some yoga outside if we could. So I came out here. It's actually cold out today. Hey, Katie. Because they can, yes. So the French people all have more Superhearts than me. I don't know why. Thank you, Zoe, for the Superhearts. We're going to take back, we're going to represent for America. We're going to take back the lead from the French. Hey, Jim Hendricks. Yes, we're going to do some yoga. So we have 3 people that we need to beat. The one that's closest to us is, I don't know how to say it, Crypto0. He's only got like 20,000 more Superhearts than us. Then we got to take on Eunice. Who's Eunice Latrix or something like that. Hey, Twitter. Hey, Tila. You're never eating French fries again. Or French toast. Or French kisses. Anything French. I'm just kidding. Hey, Manuela. And then number 1 is the Flash, as many of you know. So all the French people have more Superhearts than me. And we're gonna change that today. We're gonna at least pass Crypt, okay? No, I didn't find out for sure. I found out from Flash. Flash told me some of the French people he knew who had more than me. Bonjour! Je m'appelle Taylor. You're French, Derek? Do you have more Superhearts than me? I know you can't cash out yet in France, but it does matter. Because eventually you will be able to cash out. And it is indicative of how engaged our audiences are and how much value they get from our content. So if I spoke French, I would love to learn more from the French. Thank you, Donna. Yes! Yeah, there's gotta be a bunch of other languages. Ready? Okay, we'll block this guy and we'll do some yoga. Follow more people. I follow a lot of people. I follow like 1,300 people. Okay, we're gonna do some yoga. I'm gonna miss a lot of comments. I apologize for that. But the sun is setting quickly on us and we gotta get moving. Starting out with some gentle sun salutations, going at your own level, and never do any... Oh my god, this feels amazing. I haven't done my yoga in like 3 days. Almost fell over. I hurt my back a little bit last night after I got off with... Oh, thank you for giving me all your Superhearts, Donna. I appreciate that. You are leading the way. Also, thank you, Katie, for the Superhearts. Get that yoga. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. To answer the French part, it's because they are French. Really? Really? That doesn't help me. What can I learn from that? You think I need to start learning how to speak French? It's okay now? Alright, cool. So let's do another round. Vous avez de belles socks. Oh, you like my socks? Or I need to take them off? I'm too cold. Flash is French. Yeah, he's French-Canadian. French kiss. The French is most romantic. Oh, maybe I should be more romantic. Hey, vegan. Bonjour. C'est parce que nous avons le sein le plus sexy. Someone beat you? They did? Oh, they must have left already. It's because they have great bread. French bread? Because I'm not French. I can't really fix that. I might have some French in my genetics. I'm not sure. I don't know what you're saying to me, Derek. Flash was pulling your leg. Joking reference. What? Pulling my leg about what? I went and I looked at the people's Superhearts myself. You can, vegan? Oh, because I was romantic with you. Hi, David. Hey, Boo Boo. Oh, you're saying you shoot? Yeah, she's like someone. I don't know why this keeps going black like that. I guess it's a new glitch. Thank you for the Superhearts, vegan. And I'm gonna stop touching the screen because maybe I'm making it worse. Hey, Raven. Hello. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va, mon ami, mon chéri? I'm just gonna speak French. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? my shoulders feel so tight. Miss anything good? Wow, look how much darker it is every time I come over here. The sun is setting quick. I will double my audience with French whispers. Bonjour, comment ça va? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Okay. Au revoir, Cyanide. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup, Derek. Merci beaucoup. It's evening, it's sunset. I don't know how to say that. I know how to say super quoi. Super quoi? Like a zebra fall, I can always tell down from her stripes. I do wear a lot of stripes, don't I? Hi babe, I'm scoping just so you know. It's okay, I mean, as long as you don't care that they hear you. It keeps freezing. I know, I don't know why it's doing that, Twitter. Might be because we're outside. This reeling is real. Ran out of Superhearts. Well, thank you, Derek. Thank you guys for sending me all your Superhearts. I love you guys. I did that to Cyanide last Thursday. I'll probably do it again tonight. Not all of them. Let's not get too crazy. What kind of packs do you guys get? I always get the $100 pack. I'm going to do 2 more sun salutations because I'm still feeling pretty stiff. Make sure you keep your belly really strong. Sorry, I miss a lot of these. All the naked French ladies. That's why it's because of the nude beaches. Squirrel, hey John, how are ya? Comment ça va? Mon ami. I'm adorable and stripes. Oh, thanks. Oh, Tila, that was you. I wasn't tripping. I didn't say anything offensive, so I figured you blocked me by mistake. I actually didn't block you. One of my moderators blocked you, and it's probably just because your name is Please Block Me. I'm good, John. How are you? Très bon. Merci. Bonjour, Brett. No naked yoga here. I think it's just your name. I don't think you said anything wrong that I noticed. Only the French Crojuju and Yunez have more than you. Wait, who's Crojuju, Dem? Who's Crojuju? Is that Reservoir Apps? Très bien. Reservoir Apps also has more than me. What time is it there, Angel? It's sunset. I'm not sure, but the moon is over there. Merci, heart. Oh, core. Something like that means heart. Why do I do yoga? I love it. I love it. Reservoir Apps. Yep, Reservoir Apps and Cripe. Those are the 2 that are ahead of me. So we're going to put them behind me, and then we're going to catch Flash. Yeah, Flash, I know you're watching this on the replay. Or maybe you're watching in the lobby. Coming for you. That was a bite. I know you can't see me. I'm like dark. But your name is Please Block Me, so I think that's probably why they blocked you. I don't think they're misunderstanding anything. Il y a des Français ici. What? Hey, Tex. How are you, man? It was nice to meet you last night. Must be East Coast. It is East Coast. Yeah, it's getting dark. I know. You guys can't even really see me anymore. Alright, what else do we want to do? We'll do some more standing postures. My hair does look crazy, I know. I like it like this, Raven. I like a little craziness in my life. Wait, you can't? Can you see me at all? Yeah, you can see me, right? Kind of. Sometimes the silhouette looks pretty, I think. Yeah, you're right, you really can't see me. Alright, I'll do this last one and we'll move inside. Alright, I'm going to try to bring you guys inside, but what's probably going to happen is we might crash. Only fools rush in, but I can't help wanting more Superhearts than Flash. Just watched an awesome movie, Beatrice, at dinner. Life is about spirituality. Really? I don't really believe in spirituality at all, so that's interesting that you say that, Derek. Why, you don't like my remix version? I thought it was pretty good. Everyone loves the crazy hair. Alright. Let's roll her up. Bring her in. It's too dark. Gotta finish our practice inside. It's gonna be really hot, probably. Hello, I'm good, cuckoo. Cuckoo for you. Comment ça va? But you complained about Superhearts? What do you mean complained? I'm just asking why the French have more Superhearts than me, since they can't cash them out. We gaming tonight? We are not gaming tonight. Beautiful sunset. I'm glad, David. I'm glad you like it. We can't see you, but we can hear you. Yeah, we're crying. Alright, let's go upstairs. Je vais bien et toi? Très bon. Merci beaucoup. Look at my nose. My nose gets really red when I'm cold. Okay. Here we are. Oh, I'm hot already. We are asking French to surrender to their Superhearts. Please step away from Superhearts slowly and no one will get hurt. You guys can see the mask probably because I wasn't prepared to do this in here. Oh. You shared my scope with Eunice. Hi, Eunice. I don't know if you're here, but that's funny. New case on my phone. What is that? What's that? Oh, I don't have my boob on this picture. Hopefully that didn't end the broadcast. We will not eat french fries until they surrender. Where should I put the camera? You will receive more hearts than French couples. Well, you're right. They are two guys that have more than me. Three guys. Sorry, I forgot about you, Flash. I only eat freedom fries. USA. USA. Alright, let's strip it down. I feel like this shirt is, like, not looking too good, but I need to do my scalp in French. I know, but I don't speak French like that. Oh, it was a Bush reference? I don't even know what that is. Alright. So let's see, what do we got here? Can you see the back of it? You hear Flash is a girl. I hear he's, what are all the things I've said about him? He's a bald, Haitian, and now he's a girl. And I got breed everyone in French. Yeah, that's good. I love where this is going, yes. I feel like we're not seeing the back of it for some reason. There's the back. I could actually... Okay, you probably won't be able to hear me. So I'll just try to, probably don't really need to see the light bulbs either. Try that. Katie's kind of a troll these days. Hey, Left Banks. I'm glad you understand how it works here. Uses a voice changer and just has man hands. Don't judge her. We are armed and dangerous. Nobody speaks French here? Buon notte. Buon notte. Oh, thank you, Sergeant. I hope you have a great night as well. Wendy, do you like my scope title? Hey, Rax, how are you? Donna, look, nobody beat you yet. I've always been a troll. Get it together. Yeah, Banks. Where you been? Alright, so we did triangle pose. Let's do some warriors. Do warrior 1. A little bit of a balance pose here. Make sure you keep your core engaged, just like I said outside, so that way you're not letting your hips and tailbone creep up into your low back. You're keeping your pelvis neutral. And bringing your arms up. And try not to fall over. Go right from this into your warrior 2. I'm going to open the window, cool it down in here a bit. And in this pose, make sure that you keep your knee right over your ankle. You want to make sure it doesn't come forward past the ankle, but you also don't want it to flop into the side. So when you have your right leg forward, the tendency is for it to come to the left. So you want to keep your glute, your right glute, and abductor muscles engaged on the outside edge of your leg and your thigh. So I'm going to come over and read comments after we do, actually, let me start with warrior 1. So after I do these 2 poses on this side, I will come check in with comments. So you can save it if you want me to see it, or you can talk amongst yourselves. Warrior 2. Alright, I'm going to catch a couple comments, I'm going to open the windows and catch some more. Who is Taylor talking to? The walls. Tila. Shout out to Tila, gold level sponsor at femyoga.com. She fits in perfectly with the family. Oh, we got some wires in the shop. Get rid of those. Stop breathing, it makes you slouch. Okay, I'll just stop breathing, that's fine. You don't need to breathe. It's fine. The real question is, do the French people breathe? Because we have to learn all their secrets. I'm just going to copy them all. Like I've been copying Flash for a while anyway. French don't breathe, that's why they're better than me. Yeah. Are we on timeout until we beat the French? Yes. Exactly. We must beat the French. Yeah, let's see how much we've gotten on this broadcast. We have almost, I think we're actually pretty close to actually passing one of them. I think we're like 3,000 Superhearts away. That's like $3 or less. So if you haven't sent me and you want to, feel free. We're that close to passing, what's his name? Cripido? I'm not going to say what Nick calls him. Okay. Oh, I'm not jealous. I'm just open to learning from anyone who has anything to teach me. How about you, Killian? Do you have anything to teach me besides bad language? You'll send me 5,000 when I drink a beer? Okay, we're going to do that in October then. French are better. Oh, now you're sorry even though you just called me a bitch. Breathing is impotent? You mean important? I have to go to the ATM and get more Superhearts? Yes. I'm a hard worker. Thank you, VPQP. That's nice to say. Thanks, Katie. Love you. Alright. What other postures we want to work on? Some balance poses? Actually, let's not. Let's just be real. We all know what pose I really need to work on. And it's over here. Like my walls aren't straight. You're gonna get Eunice to call me? Thank you, Dem. You're so awesome. Further away. Yes. Okay, wait. Okay, that should be good. Don't worry, Teal. You'll like this part. This is the fun stuff. Step 1, remove painting from wall. Unfortunately, there's no bacon behind the painting. Wendy knows what I'm talking about. Alright. Whew, that felt good. Where's Nick to be excited with me? Aw, Tila, yeah, I know. I used to have a lot more trouble with this than I do now, but I'm still working on it. Where's Nick? Somebody yell at Nick. Hazel, hello. Pass. White people. Ew. I'm blocking him all the way. He's been blocked. The title, I know, Hazel. Well, because the only 3 people that I found on all of Periscope that are ahead of me with Superhearts are all French. Flash is number 1, then Reservoir Apps, then Cripido. Cripido? I'm not sure. So I'm like, why are French all ahead of me? Why are they all French? Everyone's telling me I have to learn how to speak French. That's the only answer. It's the only solution. Yes! That was good. Hazel. Je ne sais pas. Parler un peu de français? Très peu. French is the best. Yes, Devin, we know you're the best. Isn't Flash French? Did you just say that? Or after the French? Flash is French. You like my tenacity? Thank you, Tila. You're so sweet. Tila says that she likes to sponsor the channel because she likes business women that own businesses that make no excuses, no nonsense, just hustle. Are you talking about your French saying, or are you talking about Flash? Flash is P-H-L-A-S-H. That's how I should have spelled it. I said, why are all the French people ahead of me? I should have put P-H-R-E-N-C-H. You're gonna stay, Ezra? Okay. That's fine. Or Ezra? Alright, let's do a little bunny head. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm gonna put this bunny head on. I'm gonna put this on because it protects my face from getting smashed if I land on my face, if I mess up my handstand. Hey, Venix! What's that move called where you do that forearm stand? Yes! Rolling Stone! Good call it. That is forearm stand. I'm gonna attempt handstand, but I suck really bad. So I put this on my head so I don't smash, because I actually smashed my nose into my hardwood floor and was bleeding out of both sides when I tried this before. So now I use the bunny head. I don't really think I'm at risk of hitting my face, but we'll just have to see. I feel my arm muscles all like pulling, like they're just not quite ready for that yet. So we'll just keep working on forearm. Oh, it feels so good to be getting this finally. We don't need it. We got the muscles. French people always clash? What do you mean? Praying like that? Upside down? Oh, thank you, Hazel. Bonjour, mon ami. Français. Bienvenue. Something like that. Bienvenue. Okay. Bonsoir. You make me want to do things with my body. Are you trolling me, Hazel? I would give Wendy Glitters babies till she can't. What? Wendy? Wendy, are you getting your own trolls just like Katie has her own trolls? Johnny Cage says, I would give Wendy Glitters babies till she can't elope anymore. Hey, Sean. The trolls are ripe for the kicking. Instead of picking, get it? Get it? Ripe for the kicking? Naked Yoga Girls got the most Superhearts. That's not true. Did we get to 20 yet? Ed, why are you messaging me? Come in here. Okay, we get Ed in here. What's he doing messaging me? What are your thoughts regarding Bruce? It's okay. You still made your hands stronger. Great muscular exercise. Thank you. Yeah, I can feel the strength. Je suis un patron. Patron? No, he knows I don't want him in here. But I want him in here because he's on Superhearts. You're curious to see what your payout's going to be? I'm going to guess for you. It'll be, she's like, no, but I'm going to do it anyway. It'll be probably like $70. It's a scam. Wait, what's a scam? Rara? Rara. What are you saying? I'm not a scam, I promise. Superverts? Super core? What do you mean a scam? For who? Ed is getting a Superhearts loan signed. Thank you, Wendy. You're awesome. I hope you get them. They took mine. What do you mean they took yours? I already have gotten paid once. What do you mean they took yours? Did you show your boobs? Did you open Bob's? Yeah, you have like 500,000 Superhearts. Travel and DJ, life coach. Why? What do you mean they took them? It looks like you still have your 500,000. What do you mean? I want to talk to this Raya person. Because she had gotten banned, but they reinstated her account. Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, but it says that very clearly, that if you've ever had your account banned, that you can't be a super broadcaster. So in my advice to someone like that would be not to accept Superhearts, because it just 100% goes to Periscope, which is fine if you want them to pay Periscope, but yeah, if anyone doesn't know that, if you've ever had your account taken down ever, you cannot be a super broadcaster. You will never be able to qualify for getting Superheart payouts, so don't do it. We should support the platform, though, for sure. And pretty much half of your Superheart goes to, well, a third of your Superheart go to Periscope. Caitlin turned off her Superhearts, yes, and I saw her new profile picture, too. And wait, oh, Humanity United, hello, bonjour. Yarnus, hey Kimmy, one of our most recent sponsors in the house. Keeps it up and running, exactly, and ad-free, hopefully. Hopefully. So far I don't see any ads, which is awesome. Rules are rules, yes. I don't always like all the rules, but at least that one is pretty clear. Thank you for the Superhearts, Kimmy. We're gonna beat the French. I'm excited to see if any of the French people do like a "Don't let the Americans catch us" broadcast. Hey Carrie, we're trying to beat the French. What are you up to? You and Hazel need to make a Superhearts rule scope. Oh, we could do that. Hazel, is Hazel still in here? Hazel, do you want to, when we do our split screen, would you want to talk about that kind of stuff, or would you rather, I mean, obviously we'd promote you and your music and your channel, but we could do that. I'd be down for doing that. I like educating people on that stuff. Okay. Actually, I just asked you a question, right? Maybe I should squat back down. We can talk about whatevs. All right, let's do it. That sounds good to me. I'm stretching my feet right now. Okay. Build more muscles. More power. Oh yeah, and Hazel, if you want to do this one's actually, it takes a little while to figure out how to kick up, but as long as you have a wall behind you, you know what you can do actually when I was first learning? So first, here, let me just come over and show you kind of like here-ish. Okay, so we want your elbows right below your shoulders, because your bone being stacked perpendicular to the ground is going to make it easier. And if you're like, if your arms are like out like that, it's hard to bear your weight because you're like wobbly. But when you're stacked right, it's like nice and solid when your shoulder's over your elbow. So you can check that by crossing your arms like this. So you can feel the outside edges of your elbows. I can't see your comments. I didn't come quite close enough here. Come a little closer. She is sweet. What I heard is, Hazel, if you want to die, you should try this. Well, we're all going to die one day. Might as well go out in style. Just kidding. Will this yoga make me smarter? This channel might make you smarter. I don't know about the yoga, but maybe. We are flipping upside down, so the blood's going to our brains. Alright, so from here, cross. That's how you know your elbows are in the right spot. And then what I did when I was first learning is I interlaced my fingers like this and put them on the ground. Because what that does is when you're going up, when you're going to lift up, your head will hit your hands rather than the floor while you learn like all the muscles to hold you up. So that makes it actually easier having your head kind of like touching something. And then eventually you'll bring your hands, I don't know if you can see my hands, but out like that. Boom. And then kick up. Make sure there's a wall in front of you, so when you kick up you don't flip over backwards into a back bend. I don't know what happened, but we wasn't friends for a while, and here, good to see you, teacher. Hey, Halfway, what do you mean we weren't friends? I see you. You're too tall for that, Patty? What? How? Too tall for what? You wish you could do a flip? You can. Tall people can do flips. Totally my thought. Hey, Brennan. You're too short for that? Alright, excuses. I'm hearing the excuses. and I'm not accepting them. This is a pretty advanced pose. Like, I'm telling Hazel in particular because I've met Hazel, I've seen her body, I've seen that she's pretty healthy and flexible. Some people, this isn't going to be a good idea. If you have shoulder injuries, if you've had surgery, including Hazel, if anything ever causes you pain, don't do it. If you're uncomfortable, don't do it. You'll get there, all right? It's a process. We all get there in our own time. So if you are trying it, first you come into dolphin pose, which is just like downward facing dog, but you're on your forearms. And then you just lift up one leg, and you want to stack your hips over your shoulders. So you might just try doing like an L shape to begin with. I can't really quite do it myself. You know what I mean? Like not kicking both legs all the way up. And then you might want to go ahead and break your wall down with both. That might have been a record. So because I'm holding my head up off the ground, my muscles in the back of my neck are pretty weak, so they get a little bit tired sometimes. Ooh, I actually just got a little lightheaded, fuzzy and foggy. Well, it makes me a lot stronger, Patty. I'm stronger than I've ever been. Hey, Becca, thanks for inviting. You want to wall walk with me? Oh, yeah, I'll show you that. This is seriously getting me inspired. I know, that's why I like watching yoga scopers, because I'm like, yes, I want to try this. A natural high, I know, maybe a little too much. I was like, I think I probably just came up a little too quick. Remember when you're, oh, thanks, Becca. When all that blood is in your head, you want to give yourself a minute before you come up. Yes, I think we did it. Let's check. I think we just passed Criped. Criped? Get out of here, Criped. We're taking back the night. Thanks for the Superhearts, Jay. Jules, right? Jules, you do yoga too. You excited for my ASMR scopes? My mic comes in tomorrow. I am. Whose broadcast did I just go into? Whose broadcast is this? Euro Maestro. Hey, he's in France. Let's check out his Superhearts. 100,000. All right, not worried. Hey, Eric, how are you? All right, let's see. Criped. We're taking a quick moment to see if we just passed Criped right now, right here, live, in real time. All right, so he has 6.15 million hearts. The goal is to beat the French. So 6.15, and I had, before this broadcast, oh, it's not going to tell me. No, it's not loading. Come on, you got this. Did you guys just do this? I feel like go in like 10 times before it finally loads. You have the same? Flash is French Canadian. Does he count? He is. Yeah, he definitely counts. He's the number one. He actually told me about the other French ones too. Where's my beret? Damn it, I need a beret and an easel and everything French. You are the answer to all my prayers. Oh, really? Girl's killing it. 6.152? Is that what mine says? Is that what mine says, Juan? Wait, it said that even before the wait, it says 6.157 right now. So does that include this broadcast? I thought it didn't include this broadcast. This broadcast has 22,000, but I'm pretty sure I was behind him before this broadcast. So I think this is our total. So yes, regardless, either way, we passed him! Thank you so much. Special thank you to Donna for sending the most super hearts, followed by Kimmy, one of our sponsors at femyoga.com. Donna's also a gold level sponsor, so check out femyoga.com in my bio. It's another way that you can support the channel if you're not trying to give 30% to Periscope and 30% to the App Store. And thank you, Latin Sound, Wendy Glitters, Dem Basket, Julie, Zoe, Katie, Derek, Cyanide, and Dodo. Thank you. Where's Pineapple? Are you talking about Sonam? Sonam, what time is it where she lives? Sonam might be asleep. It's like 12:30 in the morning in the UK. What about you, David? What should you get a thank you for? I know you. You are Egg. But why? Are you following me, David? Looking for a reason to say there you go. You're following me, David. Thank you so much, David. You are awesome. If you want to send me super hearts, that's another way you can get a thank you. Or you can go to femyoga.com in my bio, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, sign up for my newsletter. All these things are things that I'm appreciative of. So if you've done it, thank you, everyone in here. Am I doing yoga this very moment? No. Thank you for the super hearts, Carrie. Yes. Now we have reservoir apps in our sites. You like pigeon pose? Alright, let's do pigeon pose then. Hey James. James is our actually most recent sponsor. He's a gold level sponsor. I don't want to move this too much because I'll end up cutting myself out of it. How's that? Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. When I compliment myself, I'm like, that's pretty good. Hello, Nagni. Hey James, thank you so much for re-upping your sponsorship. I very much appreciate you. Now let's do some pigeon pose. By request of our newest follower, David. So, from cat-cow, from hands and knees, if you want to do some cat-cow while you're here, might as well. Get a nice stretch in the front and back of your spine. We'll do one more in both directions. And then for pigeon pose, we bring the right leg forward into a nice low lunge. Remember, I've been practicing yoga about 5 years, so you probably won't look the same, but that's okay. Just go to your comfort level. I'm going to heel toe my foot to the left and open up my knee to the right. If your right hip doesn't come to the floor, you want to make sure your hips can be level. So if they can't be, you can stick a little pillow or something under your right hip. So inhale. And exhale, coming forward. If you're feeling it, you might take full fit pigeon pose, which sometimes I feel, sometimes I don't. Almost there. No, I'm not really feeling it today. We'll do the other side. And I'm just doing some quick hip circles just to check in, see how everything's feeling. Make sure I'm not having any pain or discomfort anywhere in the hip joint. If I am, I'm not going to do anything that causes or exacerbates that pain. And then I'm going to bring my left leg forward. Coming into that nice low lunge. And then heel toeing that foot over. Opening the knee out to the left. And lowering down. So again, if this doesn't come down, if this doesn't want to lay down on the floor, stick a pillow or something right underneath there. It's like pat my own booty. Oh, you guys, I didn't tell you this yet. I was like, I noticed one of my broadcasts, an old broadcast of me and Danique doing yoga together, got flagged as possibly NSFW, not safe for work. I'm like, we're doing yoga. And we'll fold forward for 5 breaths. And then we'll experiment with full pigeon on this side. That was for you, David. You better still be here. I'm feeling a little punchy today, aren't I? So calm and collected. Thank you. Like a human rubber band. Hey, Ken. You spy the cat? No, you don't. There's no cat in here. Any games tonight? Not tonight. Human origami. I like that. It's human or. Oh, thanks for inviting Tila. Oh, you tweeted it out, Hazel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Throne of God. That was a funny comment. Hey, Ken. How are ya? How long do we have? I feel like I probably already went too long. Hello, Lampy. Guten Tag. You're welcome, David. Thanks for requesting it. I love when people say poses that they like because not everyone does. And wait, somebody just did something. Was it Wendy? It was Kim. Kim, hello, and thank you for sharing this on Twitter. So a sponsorship are, hey, Heisenberg. Oh my God, Heisenberg, we got the funniest screenshot of, you said something, you were like, hello, hello, master. I'm here reporting for duty. Hey, Bangers and Mash. That's a funny name. Hello, London. My room is vacant. What? This is a bedroom. It's just me in here right now. What? The bed, you can't see the other stuff. Katie must have left. She might have. It's time to sleep for me. Bonne soirée. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. How do you say it? Bonne nuit? No. Something like that. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit? Probably bonne nuit. You don't really say T's. One night you was on your road trip, you was in LA, and your friend blocked me, shaking my head, no reason. Who's my friend? Well, I'm glad you're back. Thanks for supporting Sonam. That's my pleasure, Lampy, really. Nuit. Bon nuit. Nuit. Yes, there we go. Thank you, Hazel. You got my back, girl. Love it. So sponsors are viewers that have found at least $5 of value from my channel. So if you don't find any value from this, don't pay. That's a way that I know that I should be doing something else. I shouldn't be on Periscope trying to make money. But if you do find at least $5 of value from all of the content, there's 90 hours a month. I do 3 hours a day at least. Then you can go to my website in my bio, femyoga.com, and sponsor me there. At this point, I'm making about $2,000 a month from that. You're back. Welcome back halfway. Is your name, I don't want to say Alex or Reddy, Toy Roger Rabbits. What if I gave you $100? $100 is a platinum level sponsor, so $100 would get you moderation privileges, so you'd be able to block people in my broadcasts on my behalf. It would give you, let's see if I can remember in order. It will get you on my Periscope producer broadcast, so you'll see me do a split screen tonight with Cyanide, the Dark Angel, and you'll see a list of people on the side with the amounts that they've given, so you'd be up towards the top of there, like the fifth one down or so. And then I do have to pay income tax. Yep, this is my business, this is my work, so I have to pay taxes like the rest of you. And the amount that I gave you is pre-tax, so I make a lot less. Thanks America, but it's okay because we're better than French. Just kidding. We're all awesome. I just want to win. You need to be pulling like 5,000 a week. One day I can sponsor like a boss. Yes. So then you would also get. I would follow you on Twitter. You would get access to my private Twitter message group on Twitter so that you would have access to me, and I announce, like, I'll tell you, once I know what I'm doing, I tell you guys, like, I'll be going live at this time doing this, and we'll be doing this. I kind of, like, give updates. We talk all day, and we also just kind of, like, BS in there. We send funny gifts, and we make fun of each other, and we have a nice, really cool community, a nice, tight community in there. They have croissants. Oh, Karma Kittens, you're right. It's because they have croissants. I need croissants. And crepes. Is it all guys? No, my number one sponsor is a woman named Sarah from California. And she sent about $700 this month on the website, plus lots of Superhearts. IHOP now has crepes. Alright, next scope, I'm gonna be at IHOP. Just kidding. I would never do that. Okay. Then you would also get a scope of your choice, so you would tell me any scope that you want me to do, any kind of content within reason, nothing sexual or out of my comfort zone, but as long as it's you know, legitimate, I would do that. So like whisper reading or yoga, or somebody just requested a bug out bag. So I'm going to buy a bunch of the emergency essentials that you need to have in your bag. So if you ever have to like grab your bag and go because there's a natural disaster coming, or for some reason, maybe like somebody breaks in your house. I mean, I don't know, you know, there's different reasons. And there's also like a bug in bag. So just your emergency kit to have at your house. I think that's really important. Yeah, I don't eat there either, Hazel. You could easily get a non-profit waiver. No, this is for profit. This is not a charity. You pay it's an exchange of services for payment. So I give you content that teaches you how to reach your health goals, teaches you how to reach your wealth goals, teaches you how to reach your relationship goals, and then you pay for it because you got value from it. Whisper reading is when I read a book in a whisper voice. And sometimes I make that sound because people really like that. I am 26. And you would also get listed on my website under top sponsors for 30 days, and I would also promote you on my channel and tell everyone to follow you for at least 30 days as well. This is my whisper voice. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Thanks for following me, and thanks for asking such awesome questions. Now I'm going to go do forearm stand again, and then we're going to meditate. Okay? Whatever, just look at the light, okay? Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the light. Oh yeah, Hazel, you asked for that. Let's do it. Good call, David. David, you fit in quite nicely here. Alright. Let's see. So, Hazel said she wants to wall walk with me. I don't think this is what she was talking about, but we're doing it. That's a good way to practice the muscles that you need for handstand. I am quite weak from that wall walk, but that's good. That's how we know we got the work done. So let's meditate now, shall we? We'll hang the painting back up. This is from one of my sponsors, James. So now, the relaxation part of the class. Do I still have a pimple going on? Not really. Any last questions, comments, concerns before we start meditating? Once we start meditating, I do peek in at the comments, but I don't really respond to them until the end. So let me know if you have anything right now, and then we will start our meditation. How long have we been going? Oh snap, okay. We don't, that's fine, it's fine. We go over a little bit. We're going to go over like 10 minutes, so. Find a comfortable position. You can be seated like I am here, or maybe you want to lay down on your back. I don't know if I'm showing you what it's like to lay on your back, so let me just demonstrate real quick. So if you lay down, salut, ça va bien, et toi? So when you lay down, traditionally you have your palms turned up. And if you're not comfortable here with your legs straight, you can bend your knees and put your feet on the ground to protect your low back. You can also heel toe your feet out to the outer edges of the mat And let your knees fall in towards one another for collapsed bridge pose. So find a position that feels good for you. There's times that I feel really comfortable laying with my legs crossed or with my feet together like a butterfly pose. You can also just stick a pillow, blanket, or bolster, even a towel, right under your knees. So take a minute or two here to get really nice and comfortable, nice and situated. Relaxing your body. Smoothing out all the muscles of the face and head. There's no rush. Take as much time as you need to get set up and situated so that your body is not distracting you while you try to meditate. The point of meditation is honing the focus of your mind. Why? So we're moving out of the body here by relaxing, making sure it's all taken care of. We're not causing ourselves any pain or discomfort. Neck is long. Shoulders are down and back. Arms and hands are relaxed. When you're ready, and not a moment sooner, take some deep breaths in and out of your nose, filling up the belly, ribs, and chest, and exhaling from the chest, ribs, and belly. The deep three-part breathing, Dirga Swasam breath, filling up the bottom of the lungs, the mid-lungs, all the way to the tippy top of the lungs, as full as you can get them. And then exhaling from the top down, emptying out the top, then the middle, and really emptying out the bottom by pulling your diaphragm back, belly button in towards the spine. Just gently. Don't engage your core and your abs as strong as you can. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Emptying out all that stale air that we hold in our lungs all day. Getting completely fresh breath in here now, boosting our oxygen levels and causing our body and our nervous system to begin to relax and heal. Allow this breath to relax your upper body, ribs, belly, back. Connecting breath and body. Whenever you're ready, you can let your breath return to its natural rhythm. At any point, if you become lightheaded or dizzy, don't do the breathing practices. Just breathe naturally, even if I'm instructing otherwise, to protect yourself in your practice. Relaxing your hips, groin, and glutes. Relaxing both legs and feet. Whole body relaxes and lets go, feeling supported by the earth. Continue scanning your body to see if there's any remaining areas of tension, clenching, maybe pain. Bring your awareness there and try to soften, breathe into it, relax, and let go. Resting and digesting, physically and mentally. Visualize a place that you would like to be. It can be anywhere in the entire world. It could even be a made-up place in your mind. Tapping into creative energy and imagination. Noticing if there's anyone else there with you. Are you inside or outside? And what exactly do your surroundings look like? Really try to picture it. What are the sounds that you hear in this environment? How do you feel? What are you doing? Really get clear, make this really vivid. The most successful people in the world practice visualization regularly. So really picture yourself where you want to go. Is it a place that you want to visit? Is it a person that you want to meet? Is it a goal that you've achieved and you picture yourself reaching that goal and what it would be like? I'm going to remain silent for the remainder of the meditation so that you can really focus on this place without my interruptions. And at the end of the meditation, I will let you know, and I will coach you gently back out. allow yourself to interact with and engage with your environment. Gently notice how your breath is flowing in and out of your nose. naturally, without restraint. Notice how your body is feeling as you coax your mind back to the present moment, letting go of this amazing place that you've created in your mind's eye. Remember, you can return to this place anytime that you want. It exists for you right there in your mind. We're learning more and more all the time about the power of psychology, and you can actually get yourself to experience a lot of the benefits of actually being there, actually reaching the goal, or visiting the place, or meeting that person, just by visualizing it in your mind. When you're ready, you can begin to move your body in any way that feels good for you. Take your time. Sometimes I go into that state. Take as much time as you need to work yourself to seated. Again, take all the time you need. This is no rush. It's not a race. Remember, I cannot even see you. It's not like a normal yoga session. You can roll onto one side if you're laying down. Use your lower arm as a pillow. Give yourself a few breaths to connect with why you do your yoga practice, your meditation, your movements. Connect with your goals and your intentions. And when you're ready, we're going to bring our hands between our ribs, palms together. Take a deep breath in, nice and tall. And your exhale, bring your chin to your chest, as long as that doesn't cause you pain or discomfort. Honoring yourself and sealing in your intentions as a symbol of reverence. And then lift your head back center. Namaste. Namaste means the divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in every single one of you, including you on the replay. I know you're here. Thank you for all the compliments and the positive encouragement. Thank you for all the Superhearts. Special thank you to Donna for sending the most, followed by Kimberly, and then Tila, and Zoe, Wendy Glitters, Carrie, and then Katie and Butch are tied, Derek, Tex, Dem, Cyanide, Julie, Shayla, Doe, Mr. Davis. All of you really make this channel possible. You can help in an even bigger way at femyoga.com. Click support, see what the different levels are, what you get for supporting the channel. And you can also sign up for my free newsletter there. I read a new book every single week, so you can learn about, I read them so you don't have to. So you can learn exactly what's in the books and get the ones that you want. Speak to a critic, it's more fun. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Do you want to criticize something? Feel free. Hello, Jobin? Sounds good? Good. You can also follow me on Twitter, where you can actually direct message me. You can follow me on Instagram. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll be actually bulking that YouTube channel up a lot now that we finally got to 100 subscribers. I'm from upstate New York. Hello, John. I'm Taylor. It's nice to meet you. I do 3 hours of content on this channel every single day, and my goal is to help people reach their health, wealth, and relationship goals. I want to, but fans are getting angry. I'm not sure if English is your first language or if you're just having a hard time typing, but I'm having a hard time understanding you. Hi, Rick. Hello, United. Hello, Spitfire. Hello, Hawk. We are done with this broadcast now. Good goals. All right, well, feel free to share them with me if you'd like. You can reach out to me on Twitter, or anywhere that you like. Hola, Ricky. We did pass one of our French adversaries. Crêped Crypto0, so that was really awesome. My English, I'm good. Thank you, Butch. I appreciate that. It's nice to meet you. You got the wrong way of reaching them. Okay, let's talk about this. We have a critic in the room. I would love to hear from you. I'm going to grab my water and enlighten me. Is yoga good for seniors? Yes, I actually teach my grandma yoga every week. Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner. Yes, electric. Good, I was afraid I'd make it for the French bashing. Sock Cop was fun last night. Good, Dave, I'm glad that you liked it. I'm going to bring Cyanide on tonight, the Dark Angel. I ate his 91-year-old soul. Well, that's not nice. Plenty of ways to go things. Well, yeah, I'd love to hear this guy's input. He's acting as if I'm not open to hearing from critics, so I'm proving him wrong, because that's what we do here. We're positive. I mean, yes, we're passionate about positivity and truth. And the truth is, I am very happy to defend my business model. Hi, Golden. My parents are yoga hippies and they're mental. Oh, wow, Toby, you are just full of useful contributions. Thanks, Sean. Toby, do you have anything useful to say? Do you have anything actually valid, an argument that you'd like to propose that we could actually... you just criticize your parents. Like, I can't change your parents for you, my friend. If they'd like to be a coaching client, they can become one at femyoga.com. But if you're just here to spread hate, we don't really stand for that on this channel, so... yeah, I'm happy to talk to you, but I want to make sure that it's actually useful and it's not a waste of both of our time, because time is the most valuable resource that you have and me, and neither of us should be wasting it. I'm a master debater. That's true, Ken. I am a master debater. Oh, it's not really true. I just learned what a logical fallacy was the other day. Hi, Brittany. Oh, thank you for the Superhearts, ZZ. Appreciate that. Thanks, but I heard this stuff forever. No, I hate, I promise. I don't know what you mean, but yoga isn't all I do on this channel. If this is your first broadcast, maybe just wait, watch more of my broadcasts before you start criticizing when you don't even know what I do. You enjoyed my OBS cropping scope? Good, Ricky, I'm so glad. I'm happy to teach you guys how to use it. No hate, I mean. That's what I figured you meant. Do I teach yoga in my gym? No, I only teach yoga on Periscope and private sessions. So I do virtual private sessions as well. So if you go to femyoga.com, you can see the prices for the private yoga sessions. And the way that I do them virtually, look at this pimple. The way that I do them virtually is through Google Hangouts or Zoom. So that way we can both see each other, so I can actually help you and give you a customized class for you and your goals. Sean has been waiting for the balcony lead for like 8 months. You're welcome. Almost 9 months. Thank you, Ken. I do have unique broadcasts. And I'm one of the top Superheart receivers on the platform, so I would say that I'm providing value to you guys, which makes me happy. Does the pimple make you do things? It makes me touch it and it hurts. Ow. 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 Fem Yoga is my business. The name's a little confusing, I know, because I am a yoga teacher, but when I was just a yoga teacher, I showered today. I told Ed when I got on the phone with him. I was like, I took a shower today, and he's like, okay. I forgot you're not Katie. I started it because I was only targeting women, because I was doing in-person sessions, private sessions, and I'm not comfortable doing private sessions one-on-one with a man where I'm touching him. So now, hi Rod, it's about time, bringing up Ed again. Yes, me and Ed talked for 2.5 hours today. Hello Nick, you missed the whole yoga scope. Katie was trying to get you in here. Because I was doing really good with my forearm stand, and I really wanted you to get excited with me. Excuse me. Do you think there is a magic element to what you do? No, I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in spirituality. I am an agnostic, and I'm also an anarchist. The universe thanks you for shower. You're welcome, universe. I should ask, is there a ban word list to add to egg drop to Instablock? There is. They do have that, but I don't have that on my. I don't use it on my scopes. It hiccups. Thank you, Butch. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Toby. I'm glad I'm winning you over, Toby. See? There's more to me than you might think. Yeah. So, tonight, after this, we're going to be doing a split screen scope with Cyanide, the Dark Angel radio show. So, I'll have my white angel wings. I'll be decked out as the light angel. I'll probably put my wedding dress on again, apart from the anarchist bit. Are you a liberal? I would have been banned months ago if that were the case. Wait, what? Can yoga help with a hernia? No, I would not. You want to be so careful with all of your movements when you have a hernia. And if you've never done yoga before, I would not recommend starting while you have a hernia. I would wait for the hernia to be completely healed and then take an in-person yoga class, because it's really beneficial for the teacher to be able to see you. Or you can call me and go to my website and get the virtual yoga sessions. Oh yeah, Sean, me too. I would have been banned from my own broadcast. How was your day? Super hard here. Really, Dave? What happened? Do you want to talk about it? My day was pretty good, actually. Are you against all forms of authority? I'm not against capitalism. I'm an anarcho-capitalist. I guess that's a better word for it. All forms of authority? I mean, no, I'm a volunteerist, so I think that we should volunteer our authority to someone rather than it be forced. So, like, if we want to work for someone, they have authority over us. They can, it's like they're the boss of us if we're working for them, but it's voluntary. It's not forced, like taxation. The whisper reading I do is your favorite. I'm doing that tonight, Ken. What about anarchism do I like? I guess it's more what I don't like about forced government control. All right, bye, Ricky. Thanks for being here. You lust me? Well, that's going to get you kicked out. I'm happily married, so don't lust me. That is your only warning. If I could, I would give you 20 Superhearts. Why can't you, Turf? Are you in debt? We can talk about that. We can talk about talk about Dave's day. We can try to see any practical things that oh, look, I can cover up the pimple. Boom! I didn't brush my hair today. Don't hate on me, Nick. We can talk about how to make more money, save money. Okay, you can't even spell anarchy. What about anarchy do I agree with? I mean, everything, like, there's not really anything to anarchy. That's the whole point, is that it's non-government. Okay, what problems does it create, Toby? When and where has it ever been experimented with? Did I miss Taco Tuesday? It's hump day. I think you missed it. So you think all forms of authority have a burden of proof before being deemed legitimate? Yeah, absolutely. I think that we should be able to apply logic and reason to everything that we do, and if we can't, that's a big red flag. And in my opinion, religion and government falls into that category. No French toast until we win. Okay, I don't eat French toast anyway. Anarchism, that's not how you spell it still, is a problem by definition. It means no rules. It actually means no government. So that means no forced rules. It would be a voluntary society so that we could, and even, democracy is supposed to be set up that way where we choose what we want. But here's the thing, is when we say, okay, well, 51 of us out of 100 like that idea, so now the other 49 who don't like the idea, they're forced to abide by it. That is the problem, that it's forced. We should be able to have the freedom to those 49 people, or however many, they can go do their own thing. They can have their own group do their own thing. But we don't have that. And it's not like a country we can go to where we have freedom. We volunteer to government. Not anymore. Not anymore. We might think we do, but definitely not. It is definitely not. Our vote makes very, very little difference. I agree, but I'm an anarchist in the European tradition, so anti-capitalist too. How could you be anti-free market? We have that freedom. What? How? Where? What? If I wanted to sell marijuana for a living, do I have the freedom to do that? Alaska, you can do pretty much whatever you want. Really? Is that true? I haven't really researched Alaska because I would never want to live there. I'll have to look it up. Anarchist Alaska. Episode 1. What if my next scope I was just in Alaska? Like, yeah, so Sean said that it was anarchy here, so I came. Well, let's find out. I'm hungry, dude. In Colorado, you could sell marijuana. See? Well, actually, no, I probably couldn't. Like in New York, you can actually sell medical marijuana, but only if you're one of 5 companies that the government is allowing to sell it. You know what I'm saying? They force and control everything. Green screen Alaska. Yes, Nick, you're so smart. I agree weed should be legal, but drug rules should be enforced. But why? Why should there be any drug rules? Why should there be any drug war? Well, you can do it because like 3 people live in Alaska. I think the so-called free market is more oppressive, exploitative, and violent than the state. Wow, bitch, I would love to hear more about this. I want to talk about this. You want to pop my pimple? It's not ready, Ken. Ken, it's not ready. Don't pop it yet. Some people aren't able to make the right decisions. See, that is flawed. that we think that because there are people who would make the wrong decision in our opinion, we should force them to make the decision we think is right. Sorry we always get passionate when we talk about this stuff. Do I know any crackheads? I only know one guy who used to be a crackhead. He's a very, very smart guy. I haven't actually seen him in like, wow, long time. Like almost 10 years probably. So no, I don't know any crackheads. It's like people that live with lice. So we should force them to clean their heads. I mean, not clean their heads, but whatever it does to get rid of lice. It's getting deep. They have kids and make awful decisions. The government... Okay, let's talk about this then. Why do crackheads have kids? Is there any reason they shouldn't? Won't the government just take care of them for them? With welfare, Medicaid, foster care programs, which often result in abused and damaged mentally children. They should be monitored for the better of the world. That, I totally agree 100% that we should force them to live the way that we think they should live. The free market isn't actually free. It's unbridled, state-sponsored neoliberalism, and it's rigged. I actually don't know what you mean by that. Isn't the whole idea of free market is that it's not controlled by the government? Hi, Dave. Dave, you want to talk about your day? Or is this like too much politics for you right now? In Canada, we have parental rights. Enjoying and agreeing with you while eating some pickles. Thank you, Becca. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, and for the record, I am a staunch libertarian. Cylon! Yes, Clyde, I love this. Would you control certain drugs? Absolutely not. I wouldn't control anything. I'm an anarchist. That's the whole point. I would allow people to make their own choices. And yes, there would be people who made the wrong choices, in my opinion, and they would think a lot of my choices were wrong. But at least we would be free to live how we wanted to and make the choices that we wanted. The only rule, if we had to have a very, very small government, the only rules that I would want would be no murdering, no violence. Let's say murdering, no murdering, because you get into gray areas with violence. Like if you push someone or you bump into them on the street, oh, is that violence? You get punished now by the state government. I hate the state, but without it there for even minimal democracy, it would be pure corporate. There's no such thing as a corporation without government, you guys. Please follow me back, beautiful. What, you want me to follow you because I'm beautiful? Don't beg. Don't beg. That doesn't work. Good discussion. Like to hear people's opinion on this topic. Me too, Mattis. Crystal meth is bad in every case. Drugs kill so many people and ruin whole families. For sure, but let me ask you this. Crystal meth is not legal anywhere in America. Do people's lives still get ruined by crystal meth? Yes. Do people's lives get ruined by all of the things that are supposed to be illegal, like murder? Do people still murder? Yes. Do people still punch other people in the face even though it's illegal? Yes. The laws don't change the outcome. Actually, they make it worse because no, I don't agree it should be illegal. I don't think the government should be involved in any type of regulation like that. So if you create a black market, so now you don't, like, let's say ecstasy. I think ecstasy is a better example because I actually don't really know much about crystal meth. So I don't know a lot about ecstasy, but I know more. I'm headed to Not Scary Farms Halloween Haunt. That sounds fun, Dave. More people would do it. You really think that, Donna? I actually don't. So why would you allow it if you know it's bad? Because that's not what I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want my kids to do it. I wouldn't want any of my loved ones to do it. And I would provide education to anyone who wanted to quit their problem or learn about why they shouldn't do it. I know. Me and your son are very aligned. No, you don't ban it then. That doesn't change anything. All it does is create criminals. So now you have people who are creating dirty drugs. So ecstasy. Now let's say, okay, I'm gonna be ignoring comments for a minute. Are the people's lives who are murdered ruined if they no longer exist? Whew, that was deep, Sean. All right, I'm just going to ignore comments so that I can actually spit this thought out. So, ecstasy. The active ingredient, the ingredient that you're looking for in your ecstasy pill, the thing that's going to give you the feeling and the drug that you're really looking for, is MDMA. MDMA is, I forget actually what it stands for, something amphetamine, and it is also called Molly. The street cred is... the street name is Molly. So ecstasy is Molly that's been mixed with something else. So it's There might be heroin, there might be caffeine, there might be, I don't know what other things, but I think caffeine is the most popular to mix it with, and then also heroin and other things. And, oh, thank you, Butch. I like to hear that I'm right. All right, so if it was legal, that you could legitimately have businesses that actually competed with each other openly. They could put up a sign outside their store and say, we have the best ecstasy on the planet. Here's our ingredient list. And then the person down the street could start selling it and say, you know what, ours is cleaner, ours is organic, ours isn't going to give you this horrible hangover. It's not addictive. MDMA actually isn't addictive for anyone who thinks that this drug is a big problem. But heroin is addictive. Caffeine is addictive. So they would be selling drugs outside of school. There wouldn't be schools, okay? Government-run schools are not a good thing. The entire reason that the government created public schooling, thank you, Sarah, was to indoctrinate the kids into thinking what they wanted them to think. So they were like, okay, well, we want a bunch of sheeple that will come work for the government, support the government, vote the way that we want them to vote, buy the things we want them to buy, eat the things we want them to eat, because we make money off of these things. Because government costs money, you guys. Government doesn't just exist. It's not a fairy tale that costs nothing. It's not like, oh, okay, yeah, so now MDMA is illegal. Well, who's going to enforce that? Who's going to find the people who are wrong? Who's going to persecute them? Who's going to be the judge? Who's going to house them in a prison? Who's going to feed them in that prison? Who's going to pay for the clothes, pay for the laundry, pay for their medical bills, pay for their education if that's in there? I mean, you see what I'm saying? But my following is a conspiracy? What do you mean? Schools have much better morals than indoctrination. I don't know what to say to you, Toby. Where's your proof for that? I can't trick you, Aja. What am I trying to trick you in? You can respond back. I'm following you, finally a lady who thinks like me. Thank you, Clyde. I know, I'm very unusual. I'm pretty contrarian, and it's hard to find a girl like me. It's easy once you think about it. I think so too, J-Loop, but a lot of people don't have time to think about it because they're busy working their butts off because they have to pay crazy amounts of income tax, property tax, school tax, sales tax. They have to pay their crazy, outrageous medical bills. All of these things cost more money because of the government, because the government needs to take their cut, because they have to pay their own salaries. There's a local school, there's a secretary at a local school that makes $100,000 a year. Who pays for that? Anyone who owns property around here pays from their school taxes and their property taxes. So how is that morals? How is that ethical? People are nice naturally. Wow! We're just going to count on people's niceness to get us through. What about multiplayer marriage? I've never heard of that, Thomas. That is a lot of money. Slavery. Wait, they already did that. I think I'm missing some stuff. We naturally want good stuff for our neighbors. Not true. Read The Virtue of Selfishness by Ayn Rand. It's an excellent book. The best way to take care... Okay, for example, I'm thinking about bringing on a staff member right now on my business. I've so far been a one-woman show. It's just me. And I work for myself, by myself. Okay. Now I earn enough money that I can now pay someone else. And now I can help them reach their goals because I first took care of myself. So I didn't need to ask anyone. I don't remember the last time I asked a single person in my family for any money, ever. With the exception of, like, if they watch this show and they want to support the channel. But not, they get the content, they get the channel in exchange for their payment. So it's not like I'm, like, going out, oh, hey, Mom, I need some money. And I haven't had to do that in a really long time. So you know what that enables me to actually be able to do? Not just think that and say that I'm going to do. I can actually help people. Can you help people? Anyone in the room who went to college in massive amounts of debt, has to pay a lot of their money to taxes, that would love to help people if they could, if they had any money. But you have to be selfish. It starts there. You have to take care of yourself first. Sarah's probably like, oh, she's talking to me. You have to take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of other people. Hey, Revo, thanks for the Superhearts, DH. Of course I can help people. How? I never asked my parents for money. Yes, Tila. And Tila runs her own business now, a successful business, doing what she likes to do, I think. Do you like to do it? Be nice and educate them. What are you talking about? Oh my God, Ayn Rand, I'm now in love. Why couldn't you be older? I'm also married. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It made me very resourceful. Yes, you're talking to me. Yes, Sarah always takes care of everyone before herself. We're like, Sarah, you gotta schedule your massage. You sound selfish with that explanation. Absolutely, I'm proud of it. It's a virtue. See, you know who taught us that selfishness was bad, even more so than any government problem? Religion. Religion taught us that we are supposed to put other people before ourselves, and that if we finish last in the world, that we'll be first in heaven. And I think that's a really dangerous thing to teach people. I was fortunate to work for a corporation that paid my degrees. There you go. That's a great way to do it. The ring's right here. She's married. Go somewhere else. Thank you, Revo. Why are you freaking out? Why are you typing all caps? I'm showing you the ring. Chill out. I love how you shut down anyone that tries to hit on you. Thank you. Lucky man, he married way above his pay grade. No, he's way more amazing than me. You should wait till you meet him. You'll be in love with him. You'll be questioning your sexuality. Oh, hey, Jimmy. You help by using basic human values by helping each. How old are you? What are you talking about? You help using basic human value. What does that mean? How do you help them? Practically. Don't you need money? Don't you need time? Don't you need energy? Don't you need health? Don't you need some type of resources to help someone else? Not just basic human, what did you call it? Basic human niceness or something? I mean, what? Alright. You're getting blocked. You are. Okay, bye. He said bye. I didn't even know he said bye. I already blocked him. Share that stuff? What? I can choose to share it with someone if I think they are worthy. Okay. Alright, here we go. More stuff. So, if I have a program, if I have a program that teaches you how to make money, teaches you how to run your own business, teaches you how to have a successful Periscope channel, and you want that, you want that. So you buy it from me. And then you get the program, and then you put it to work. Now, the reason that you put it to work and you actually follow the program is because you paid for it. If I just handed that program out, like if I gave all 36 of you in this room I don't have this program, but if I did, boom, this program, you know, I emailed it all to you, and now you're all going to be, you know, you're all going to have access to these resources. I can guarantee you most of you would probably never even open it, let alone actually complete the program, because you have no skin in the game. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for the Superhearts. No, I'm not holding it. I don't have it. It's just like in my head. You don't mean giveaway, but help. You said share. You said share. So that means I work my arse off. I make $2,000 this month, and then it's on me to share that with someone else. But why? Like, okay, here you go. Yesterday, Sonam 108. I talked to her on the phone for 3 hours. It was a extremely high-level coaching call. We got her through a lot of her, I helped her a lot. A lot. She made $100 today in her business because of my help yesterday. I don't mean to take too much credit for it, but at the same time, I know my own value, and I know my worth, and I know that I played a significant, huge part in that actually happening. A lot of you know about this as well. So I talked to her on the phone for 3 hours yesterday, and I did not charge her a penny. And now she's making money based off of it, and she's my competition on this platform. Do you know why I did that? Because that's a nice way to share. That's because she deserved it, because she's an entrepreneur, she's a woman, she wants to work for it, she just needs a little guidance, a little push, a little help, a little sharing, and that's what I can do for her. And you know, I might send her like $20 to help in the contributions. But I'm not just like, there's no burden on me to go, if I have some neighbor, let me tell you about some neighbor. I'm not telling you, I don't even know their personal business, but they scream at each other so loud, and they scream at their dog. Their dog bark, 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 and they just scream. They're like, shut up, at their dog, at their little dog. Their little dog's so tiny, and he's damaged. I bet Caesar Milan would love to get his hands on that dog, on those people, more like. But anyway, we're getting off track. Now we're talking about dog training. Back to the point. I have no reason that I should go share with them just because they're not doing as well as me. That's not going to help them. They have to help themselves. That's the best thing that's going to help them, for sure. I love dogs too, Toby. It is sad. I know. It's really sad. I think in helping people, there must be certain conditions in helping themselves. Yes, I love to help people help themselves. And if there's someone who is disabled and they can't actually do some certain thing, I'm happy to help them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone actually isn't capable of doing something, then I do believe that humans are nice enough to actually give charitably to them. We aren't talking about dog training, you are. That's true. Thank you, Jimmy. I love to be helped by you. Thank you. I love all the help. I appreciate it. We're going to take the Superhearts lead. We're going to take the lead from the French. Accountability. Yeah. Yeah, so follow me. Hang out with me. I'll definitely make you do better if you open up to me and tell me what you're doing wrong. And you help me do better. Like this is like revalidating all the things that I already think. And it's like, yes, this is just good stuff right now. Cats are great examples of success. I support Taylor because she helps everyone. Thank you, Tila. I try, and I can't help you unless you tell me what you need help with. You know what I mean? Thank you, Fish Picks. Thanks for the Superhearts. They learned that from their parents. They need advice from more intelligent people. I don't know that what they need is advice. I think what they need is probably a dietary change, and change of environment would probably be very helpful. But yeah, you're touching on something really important, which is learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is when you learn to be dependent, and that's oftentimes what public schools teach our kids to be like, because that benefits them. You think 99 cents is expensive? Well, let me help you reach your wealth goals. Tell me, where's all your money going? Anybody in here want a can opener? No, it's my can opener. Back off, Sean. A kick in the ass would help many. That's exactly what Sonam said that I did. She's like, if anyone needs their butt kicked, just ask Taylor. Yeah, Donna. And I'm happy to give that. How would they get that advice? They can come on here. This is totally free. You're here free. I'm prepared to give it. I'm here right now. I'm giving it right now. Toby, are you aware of where we're at, what we're doing right now, what's being said? You're saying things, I'm giving you answers. This is all I can do. I can't make you do anything with what I'm saying right now. School sounds like it did well with you. I hated school so much. I don't know before this, but I know certainly from 8th grade on. 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and even college, like the one semester of college that I did. I was like, what the heck are we doing? You just said you wouldn't give advice to people. It's up to them. No, I said what they need is not advice. School sucked. An indication that my butt is covered. What? It's up to us to step in. Okay, you're saying us, Toby. Have you reached all of your health, wealth, and relationship goals? Hi, Steve. Rob Waxoff. Thank you, Nick. 132,650 hearts for $400 here. Yeah, that's a lot of hearts. The smallest heart that you do is 33, and that's at most 3 cents. So they're pretty cheap, I would say. But keep in mind, only a third of that actually goes to me. So if you really want to support me and you don't want to buy Superhearts, you can go to femyoga.com in my bio and support there, and you actually get benefits for doing that as well. Thank you. I like to debate about this stuff too. I feel very right. They're not dreads, it's just not brushed. Kind of looks like dreads though, right? They're like wannabe dreads. I'm white, I don't really get dreads. I'm like very white, like there's no really mixture of anything that, because I wanted dreads before. I put dreads in my hair when I was young. I was kind of a hippie, and the truth comes out. And it took 8 hours to put them in my hair, and it took like 30 minutes to take them out. Because my hair is just fine. Oh, I forgot to cover that. Covering the pimple, I forgot. I'm still young. I am. You have to get to feeling better. You're feeling crappy, Shayla? What's going on? Do you think that intelligent understand is enough? What do you mean by that, Ken? The truth comes out, I know. Intelligent understanding is enough. I'm not sure really exactly what you mean. Do I think intelligent understanding is enough? For what? For who? If you know someone mistreated, would you step in? It depends on the situation, for sure. Like, if I have a friend who, her boyfriend is a terrible person, and we know this from, like, okay, let's say I have a friend, oh, stomach virus, well, that should pass soon then. The only way to prevent getting stomach viruses is to keep your hands washed as much as possible, and do not touch your face. Don't touch your mouth, don't touch your nose, don't touch your eyes, don't even touch your ears. Keep your hands really, really clean, and don't touch anything on your head, and you pretty much... Or, also, don't be around people who have the stomach virus. Don't be in their bathroom, don't be in their house, don't hug them, don't even look at them. Just quarantine them away from yourself. You can lead a horse to the well, but you cannot make the horse drink. People are the same way. Yeah, that's very true. Someone asked me something, and I wait till I'm 50. I know, I'm going to be president. Shoulders, knees, and toes. Wait, what? You have a friend that needs a new boyfriend. I have a few friends that are single right now, actually, Sean. Just kidding. To analyze. Uh-oh, are we crashing? Are we crashing? I think we might be crashing. I'm such a germaphobe. Me too. I'd vote for you. Thanks, Clyde. So you agree with advising people who need it, then? I agree with advising people who want it. Volunteerism. Not people who I think need it, because I think everybody needs it. I think I'm right. Of course, I think I'm right, and everyone who doesn't agree with me is wrong, and that they should all agree with me. Of course I think that. Of course I think they need it. But that's not my place. If they want it, here I am. All for you. That's what Sonam was saying. She's like, I love how you just like get on here and you just tell us all your secrets. Like everything I use for my business, everything I use for my broadcasts, I show you everything. I tell you where I got it. I tell you how much it costed. I tell you how much I make. Like I don't have to do all of this, you know? It's about the transparency, and it's because I actually do want you to do well, because when you do well, you will remember me, most likely, hopefully, somewhere, karma, somehow, and it will come back to me. I really do believe that. And I see it happen. People reach their goals, and then they go on to femyoga.com and they sponsor me as a thank you, but also as like a payment for that knowledge. How about if they negatively affect society? In what way? Give me an actual example. This is what a lot of people do. I'm not going to say one side or the other, but a lot of people try to use like ideas as arguments. But give me an actual example of something real where that actually exists in reality. They need advice for the greater good, surely. It is not our place to decide what other people need. Maybe our own children, but outside of that, we have no right to impose our desires on someone else, and our opinions and our thoughts and our agreements on someone else. Hi, Plenty. We were meditating and now it's getting real. But keep in mind, I am retired Army, now a truck driver. Cool. Do you enjoy luxuries in life? I do. I have Netflix and SoundCloud. And those, I would say, are luxuries. And beer. And I eat out sometimes. Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien? Do you think murderers should be free to murder then? I think they should be free, but I think that if they murder, they will be murdered. Most likely. I don't support murder. It's a very silly... That's another common argument. People are like, so you just think it's okay to kill babies then? You're like, obviously not. Let's chill out for a second. Nobody wants to kill babies. Nobody wants to kill anyone. All we want to do is keep the money that we worked hard to earn. That's all. And be free to do what we want. Sonam, I was just talking about you. Fellow Sonam 108, top shelf pineapple. Well, Clyde, but in an anarchist society, there wouldn't be any government to do that, so it would be up to the people to take care of it. You think they should be? Yeah, I absolutely think they should be free. Because there's going to be consequences. Outside of government, the consequences will absolutely be there. If someone punches me in the face, there's going to be consequences. I can guarantee that. I'm not going to just, like, hope someone else takes care of it. What about the criminally insane? What if they killed someone you loved? If someone killed someone that I loved, here's something, what's really important. So we act like we're all so helpless and like there's just like these crazy rapist murderers everywhere and they're just gonna get us all. And it's like, alright, let's be real. We need to take some responsibility on ourselves for self-defense. Did they teach us any self-defense in school? Do you know how many of our formative years we wasted in public government school? If you did, like I did. And they didn't teach us, they taught us like every other day I had health class where they taught me like to use condoms. But they didn't teach me the value of nutrition. They didn't teach me the value of moving my body and getting out of the freaking desk chair all day, every day. If society is free to murder, then you would be killed. No, I wouldn't be. Didn't you learn to fight each other in the hall? No, I've never been in a fight. I had to take jujitsu classes to learn self-defense. I had to spend my own money on that. I'll see you later, love. I'm going to rest. I just wanted to stop by and drop some hearts. Thank you, Shayla. I really appreciate that. Follow Shayla Page. She has done a takeover on this channel. She's a vegan. She does her own canning. Pretty cool person with lots of good knowledge. Is this family food day? Nope, that was last night, Maria. Sorry, we did family food last night. Thank you, Katie. All right, got a little off track here. So, oh yeah, it's important to defend yourself. Lock your doors. Keep your valuables somewhere safe. Be aware. If you're pumping gas at a gas station, look around. Make sure no one's approaching you. Like, a lot of attacks and murders could probably have been prevented by the victim being more aware, not being drunk. From personal experience that you can't argue with an anarchist. You can. That's what you're doing right now. Thank you for inviting your followers. Sonam. Nick. Ninjutsu is a real thing. That's true. The world government is a cesspool of corruption. Yes, that is true as well. Hello, LFC. How are you? Hey, Vegan Down. It's frustrating. Well, say what you want to say. I mean, that's the whole point. It's like if you don't have a counterpoint, then in a formal debate situation, that means the person wins who had a point and you didn't have a response. You couldn't defend yourself in certain circumstances. For sure. So let's go into that. So self-defense is really important. We need to stop looking to the government to protect us because, okay, say someone breaks into your house and starts attacking you. How long is it going to take for the police to actually show up? I mean, it's going to be at least a few minutes of being attacked. How long does it take to kill someone? Probably not too long, I wouldn't think. Oh, of course, plenty. I thought I already followed you. So, what was I saying? Oh, we have to learn to protect ourselves, defend ourselves, and be prepared for any and all situations. However, yes, there will be certain instances. Okay, well, let's talk about like the most likely way that anyone in America, most people anyway, at least definitely me, is going to die is in a car accident. And then it's going to be diabetes or heart attack, heart failure. But instead, this might crash the scope, guys. I'm sorry. Are we here?